into a check. Watch me turn my bills 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 into a check. These bills used to stress me out on the first. Couldn't pay it to the fifth. They gave me to the third. I didn't read a word.
Damn, I'm tripping, yeah. Remedy been right there. Black and white sentences. I'ma have about 10 kids. Teaching these lessons, yeah. Contracts got equity waiting for you to clear. I know times I get loud. Let me whisper in your ear. I'm still talking, I'm still speaking. I'm God guarded. A man that knows everything, that nigga knows nothing. What? If you don't plan to read, you need to go. I feel like E.T. without no phone.
My bills, yeah. Into a check.
Hey, watch me turn my bills,
Yeah. Into a check.
I'll be loaded when that come on. Okay? Peace, y'all. Peace. I put my headphones on. Might be loud. Make sure we good. Everybody hear me? Yeah, music dropping October 2nd. For sure. October 2nd, for sure. Make sure everybody can hear me. What? I'm always feeling good, y'all. Always. I just ride and just listen to my damn self. Okay? Oh, somebody got remedy today. What happened today, Nathan? Oh, snap. What you get remedy with? Who else got remedy? Anybody get remedy in the last 2 weeks? Anybody get remedy in the last month? Huh? So who that was that said they got remedy? Somebody got remedy. Who that was? What was the remedy? What was the remedy? We want to know. Okay, they'll get back to us. All right, y'all. Peace and love, y'all. Peace. Okay? All right? I just want y'all to know that this is the best time to be alive, okay? This is the best time to be alive. Why? Because there's so much information at your fingertips, okay? So much information at your fingertips, family. There's no excuse for nobody to be not trying anything. All right, can y'all still hear me? Y'all can still hear me? Let me know if it's too loud. I'll put the headphones back on. All right, cool. All right, so there's too much information that is out and available right now, family. Okay? Some of us spend time just daydreaming. Some of us spend time thinking of ways to get money. Okay? You got to think about yourself. What information are you spending your time studying? Because if you're sitting around just having thoughts, it's really undisciplined thoughts. Okay? If you're sitting around having undisciplined thoughts, I want you to understand, it's probably because you're not reading anything. Do you not understand when you read things, it kind of builds a formula. It builds a structure for you. All right? When you really read these laws, family, that's how it's easy to tell a person that reads laws and a person that just says, well, I've seen it. All right? It's two different types of people. A person that reads to comprehend and a person that just reads just to say they read. Okay? Now, y'all got to understand, it's a lot of levels to this whole process, okay? Now, I know a lot of folks walk around saying, I have $1 billion account, I got $1 billion account this, I got $1 billion account that. Family, that is true. Now, the bad part is a lot of these people really can't explain, okay? All right, a lot of folks can tell you, yeah, I got a treasury account. Yeah, but if you put a gun to their head, they really can't prove. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to prove certain things when you don't have documentation. Okay, so let me ask you all a question. How can a person prove that their application is a security collateral? It's just a question for the folks. How can a person prove that their application is a security collateral? Okay. All right. Now let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever heard about, some of y'all may have. All right. Have y'all ever heard of audit reports? Okay. Audit reports is basically like the trail to the security, family. Like an audit report, meaning if you get any of your accounts, meaning if you get the audit report on any of your accounts, okay? If you get the audit report on any of your accounts, for instance, let's say you wanted to get the audit report, all right, with the QSIP, say you wanted to get one for your credit card, okay? You will use the account number, all right? And since you're the owner, all right, you have the right to get your hands on that audit report. Now, there's certain ways to get them, okay? Now, I don't give them out. I don't do them as well, okay? I'm getting mine as well, family. That's what I'm saying is getting those makes it so much easier, okay? It makes it so much easier to prove that there is a security, okay? If you can get that audit report on that account, which shows the Bloomberg report, I went on Bloomberg.com and went on ahead and signed up for a demo. I went on ahead and signed up because it let me know if I sign up for the demo, I can have access to the Bloomberg terminal. So I'm like, oh shit, I thought I had to be a 7 Series broker to be able to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God, I have a right to see my own accounts. So yeah, you can do it on any account. Right? So imagine getting an audit report on each individual account that you have. Okay? And then using that to prove to the corporation, like, yo, I understand this is a security. All right, I understand this is a security. Here it is. I also got the audit report. Okay? Now remember, family, everything. What if these folks blocking the account number? How your account number getting blocked, family? All you gotta do is look at your contract. It's on your contract. They ask for your lease. Your contract is on your lease. Okay? Okay, it's gonna show certain things on there, family. And then you gotta understand what's going on. That's why I said just study it. Study. I'm not an expert in it as well, but I'm just letting you know. Oh, can everybody still hear me? Somebody said no value. You might gotta come back in. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm good. All right, cool. So, audit report. Okay. So again, you can contact Fidelity. Okay. You can contact Bloomberg directly. All right. Again, I went on their website and signed up for their demo. Go to Bloomberg.com. Bloomberg.com. You want to be able to see the Bloomberg reports. Okay, I signed up for the demo. All right, I'm waiting for them to get back to me just so I can have access to it, so I can, because I want to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? No offense to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a lot of third parties out here, which is cool. All right, but, you know, me personally, I want to find out how to get them out myself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I went to Bloomberg.com. Yeah, Bloomberg.com. I signed up for the demo. Make sure y'all read the different tools. You feel what I'm saying? Read the different tools. As I'm reading, it talks about the demo gives you access to Bloomberg terminals, all right, and other stocks information. I'm like, oh, damn. Okay, cool. And then I learned, long as you have a subscription with Bloomberg, you can have access to the terminal. The subscription starts off from anywhere from $20,000 to $25,000 for the year. Now, you don't pay all that at once, but the subscription for the year is like $25,000. And that, to me, that's pennies. You see what I'm saying? That should be pennies to anybody, just be able to see your own, you know what I'm saying? See what your securities are being traded for as an investor. You should have that right anyway. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you get the audit report on one of your accounts. You turn around and go to the corporation, let them know, hey, I know this is a security. Here's the audit report. Okay, how much of this portfolio, this net portfolio, okay, how much of this can I claim right now? Or how much of this can I go ahead and transfer to a credit card so I can use that for my daily purchases? Okay, y'all got to understand, a lot of folks, I can't say certain things, so let's kind of change subject a little bit. But yeah, get those audit reports. Yeah, get them audit reports for sure. All right, how I was able to find out Bloomberg gave them out, I went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT, what is ways that I can get my hands on my own audit reports? And it gave me a list. It talked about Bloomberg. So I went to Bloomberg website. You know, went to Bloomberg website, looked at all the products, and it was probably talking about test Bloomberg demo. I'm like, what's this? Clicked on it because, you know, I was trying to find something to sign up. And the only thing it said, sign up and test our demo. So I'm like, shit, I'm here to test anything y'all got. So I did that, so I'm waiting on the email because you gotta give them your email, give them your name, give you the reason why you want to use that. So, you know, what I said was, hell, I would like to get further knowledge on the Bloomberg terminal. I want to have access to audit reports. You know, I was saying certain things like that. So I'm waiting for that email to come back. So then, if to my acknowledgement, I'll have access to the Bloomberg terminal. Okay. And I'm just going off what the Bloomberg.com told me, okay? I went to their site exactly. All right? But what do I plan on doing with mine? All right? My vision is to get that report, go to the corporation that's playing with me. Now, what do I mean by that? Go to a corporation that's acting like what I'm sending them ain't real. Now, you know what I'm saying? I might send my negotiable instrument, my bill of exchange, and they say some things like, you can't do this, sir. This is not a security. Now I can send them the audit report and say, what did you say? You said it wasn't what? Now I'm opening up the Pandora box. You see what I'm saying? Because now, if it goes down to arbitration, all I got to do is show that arbitrator like, yo, listen, I got the whole audit report on this security. They trying to convince me this is a security. To me, this is misrepresentation of a security, which could constitute security fraud. Now, me personally, I don't want to go all the way down that route. I'm just here to let the corporation know that I know what's going on. So let's go ahead and stop the child's play and get the business. Okay? Because I'm not one that's going to try to liquidate the whole damn account like some of you might do. All right, y'all gonna mess that shit all up. I can see it now. Y'all gonna see them numbers be like, I want it all. I'm telling them, hey, yo, don't send me nothing. Put all this shit on the credit card. Take the limit off, and I just want to be able to use that for and just take the money out of my portion out of this net portfolio. Yeah, keep it on the books. I don't even want them to, hey, don't, okay, keep that, put that, send me another credit card. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, that's how these folks, wealthy folks, got the unlimited credit cards. That's how I look at it. That's how I'm saying it. That's how I'm saying it. There you go, right there. Unlimited credit card. Boom. Now you gotta know what the hell is going on. Now I know a lot of y'all about to just go run it. Oh shit, let me go. Ain't read nothing. Ain't read nothing. Yeah, 80, yeah. So, you gotta know what's going on, family. Nah, you don't want it all, Twin Flame 653. We're not here to take it all, family. That's selfish. We're not here to take it all. We're here to come get our portion. We're here to come get our portion. Okay? I don't want to stop the account. I'm not here to liquidate the whole account and shut the account down. That's not what I'm trying to do. You know, I see how much it was in there. Cool. How much can I go ahead and transfer over to a credit card? That's what I'm going to ask them. Because I still want to do business with that corporation. Yo, just give me a credit card. Alright, folks want this whole $1 trillion, $1 billion check for what? Man, give me a credit card with no limit on it. Alright, I already got credit cards that I don't even damn use. You know what I'm saying? You got to really think. Think about all your bills for the month. Think about everything, right? An average person bills don't exceed $10,000 damn dollars, man. Okay? Really think about that. Really think about that. So imagine having a $70,000, $100,000 card, okay, and then getting your hands on an audit report that could possibly, potentially turn into an open-end credit card. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are you spending? You're not spending $1 million a day. Nobody is doing that, y'all. You know, some people sitting around saying, I'm about to go buy me 50 Rolls Royces. And that's why you'll never get your hands on these type of funds. Okay? Because your mind ain't right. The frequency is off balance. You know what I'm saying? It's greed. It's like bringing the kid into a candy store. The little kid that don't know what's going on gonna go crazy. But them kids that understand candy ain't too good for you, they ain't gonna be all, you know what I'm saying? The credit is backed by the labor and full credit of the people. Yep. Yep. And I say that to say, I highly doubt, I say about 2% of people that's watching this right now will ever achieve what I just said just now. Okay? All right? Just being brutally honest. I know it rolls off my tongue very smoothly. All right? But, family, this shit ain't easy. Okay? You really got to understand what's going on. You really got to read. You really got to comprehend. That's really the biggest thing. It ain't even just about reading. You got to comprehend what's going on. You got to understand what is going on. One movie that I would say would help you is watching that movie Lucy. Go watch the movie Lucy. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Let me just ask y'all a question. Do y'all know that we're not supposed to be feeling pain? We're never supposed to be sad. Okay? Don't y'all understand all those are emotions? Even pain is an emotion because you're feeling. Okay? Y'all ever understood pain is a thought? Alright, cool. Alright, y'all ever played on a team or knew about a person that could play through an injury, but y'all know anybody that as soon as they get a little bit hurt, man, they out for weeks? You know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. Okay? One reason why a lot of monks can walk on fire and, you know, withstand pain is because they're not attached to their bodies. When you detach from your body, okay, you don't feel what your body feel. You're not supposed to be feeling what your body feel. Don't y'all understand our skin is our biggest organ? All right, our skin feels everything before our internal things feel anything. All right, because our skin is our protection. All right, but our skin has a brain as well. Okay, have y'all ever been in a situation where you just felt funny. You know, the hairs on the back stand up. You start getting goosebumps. Like, what the hell? You know, you can't explain what it is. That's because your force field, your skin is feeling it. Okay? So I say that to say. All right? I say that to say. When you are putting certain things in your mind, like music, when you're around certain people, family, it dumbs us down. And we got to understand DNA, all right? We've all been passed. Back in days, they'd be like, damn, that's messed up. But, I mean, it's history. Usually, what I'm saying, some people feel, some people don't. That let you know which DNA has been unlocked, which DNA is still closed. If you care nothing about history, you're never going to understand the future. All right? Always remember, DNA is what's passed down, family. All right? DNA is what's passed. Every single cell that we possess has information. It's the best, it's the most brilliant way to pass on a message is by way of reproducing. Okay? So think about this. Think about of every single human that's walked this earth from the very first, rather it was one or many groups that came here at once or however. All right? Really think about how can I get a message to somebody that's 100 generations after me? How do I do that? All right, now if you ask me how would I do it, one of the ways I would do it was to build my frequency up. First and foremost, build my frequency up, so now when I have a kid, I can pass that DNA, that good frequency, down to my seeds. Okay, I'll implement that into my seeds grow up with that, even if they don't unlock it, even if they don't unlock that frequency, it's still in them. So when they have a kid, y'all ever heard the old term, it leaps generations? Y'all ever heard that term before? All right. So sometimes DNA leaps. Sometimes, well, I just said DNA leaps. So you got to think, if my son just be a whole asshole, meaning he just go against the whole family grain, right? The DNA that I put in him, meaning the good DNA, is still there. So when he have kids, his kid might see something and his kid might not do what he does. Does that make sense? Meaning my DNA is passed down, but it starts with me, okay? Along with whatever my son's DNA, whichever aura he creates. That's why it's important, family, to have a high frequency, especially when you're having kids, okay? Because when you passing DNA down, imagine not knowing shit and having kids. I didn't know nothing. I had kids, but I took a long break, so that's why I got my oldest daughter, and I took 7 years before I got a new one. Not a new one, but another one. All right, so 7 years later, I was informed. So now I'm like, oh, snap. I'm informed. I've been unlocking certain DNA inside me, which is why this information is not hard for me to kind of surf through. Now, for a lot of y'all, you're still learning how to open up DNA. But that starts with first being around good people, being around positive, not even just positive, because you can be around positive losers. Let me say that again. You can be around positive losers. Okay? Yeah, I hope my daughter don't hear that part. All right, but yeah, you can be around positive losers. What is a positive loser? A positive loser is somebody that's positive as hell. They give you the shirt off their back, okay? But they're not informed, and they can't do much but say things like this: you'll get them next time. Or say things like, just keep your head up. Everything's will be all right. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are that type of person. You don't got no real wisdom for nobody. All you can say is, keep your head up. The storm ain't gonna last forever. That's what your grandma said. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got no, like, a lot of folks think they're spitting wisdom, and it's not. That's why these kids ain't listening to a lot of older folks, because it's a difference between being an older person and being an elder. An older person is just an old motherfucker that don't know nothing, that just got older. An elder is somebody that paid attention to their wrongs. Now they're able to correct the younger generation. Some of y'all old heads, y'all not correct nothing. Y'all saying the same thing that somebody told you. Get a job, young blood. I remember when I was 20 years old working with somebody that was 60. No, he was 54, right beside me. Putting tape on boxes and shit. All right, he was like, young blood, this is a good job now. Don't go run off. A lot of young, now you young, you done got you a good job. Man, we got paid $12.50. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking back at it now. I was like, what possessed this man to open his mouth up and think he was dropping some beans or some wisdom on the younger youth? This man was trying to poison me. That's why I said you have positive losers, meaning he was positive as hell. Okay, whatever route he went down, he feel like $12 is a good pay. All right, you know, I was 19 turning 20, and he talking about, yeah, you be with them good, yeah, it's a good company, grow. I'm like, bro, we're general assemblers, bro. We don't got no special tasks, man. We don't got no special do, man. We taping fucking boxes together. You know what I'm saying? So I had to like really ignore a lot of older people because it's like I wasn't around no elders. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was so rebellious at a young age, because it was like nobody was telling me no real shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember my mama would used to say cliche shit like, well, son, God knows everything. And she used to be like, well, don't question God. And I'm like, well, God, well, mama, who's God's dad? All right? Because you said I can't question him. Well, let me go talk to his daddy then. Okay? I just remember, man, I was a fool when I was a kid. And she was like, you can't find out God's dad. Don't question God. And I remember being in the back seat like, I'm a figure God out. All right? Because it was like my mama wasn't giving me no Jews. All right? And found God out I did. Okay? It took me 31 years to really understand what God meant. Man, they was talking about me. They was talking about you. Every time you hear the word devil, it's just a lower self. Now, my mama didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Okay? My folks didn't know that. I had to be the one that went against everything. Okay? I went against everything. I done went from Pan-Africanism, from Christianity to Muslim to Buddhism to Hinduism. Man, I was hood hopping like somebody you never seen before, man. Every other 3 months, I was something different. And then Brother Polite came out, and now I was what Brother Polite was? A Nuwapian, goddamn. I'm running around saying I'm a Nuwapian. You know, so I was all over the place. But then understand, like, wait a minute. I gotta remember, I'm like Avatar. I gotta remember every single mentor was his own realm, if you will. You got fire, earth, water, right? Every single religion is supposed to be a checkpoint. Meaning you're not supposed to be there long term. You're supposed to go there, learn that wisdom, go from there to that wisdom. By the time you look up, you is going to be fully informed on what religion is. It really just means to relearn. That's why you got to go to each and every one. But when you're looking at the other one like it's better than the other one, there's no way you can learn. You're going to be like them Muslims. The Muslims be like them Christians. Them Hebrew Israelites be like them black folks. You know what I'm saying? It's all over the place. Okay? It's all over the place. All right? It's all over the place. Exactly. You're supposed to be going there just learning and then keep going. Some of y'all get to these religions and make a whole house and say, we're staying here forever. Don't even read the religion's texts. Okay? I remember reading the Quran, reading the Bible as well. I'm like, yo, this stuff is kind of similar. No offense. No, I'm not trying to, like, say start anything. I'm like, yo, it's kind of similar. Okay? I'm going to say something. Please don't come to my next show and beat me up, Muslims. All right, but I remember reading the Quran, and it talked about Sharat Rahim. I think I'm saying it wrong. Okay? But it talked about a part where finding refuge in Allah's womb. Right? So I understood men don't have wombs. Okay? Men don't have wombs. So is Allah a woman? Because I think we all came from women. Now, imagine going to a aggressive Muslim and saying, yo, guys, boy, they will fucking kill you. What? Go over there in Saudi Arabia and say, Allah is a woman. man, what? What? What are you talking about? Okay? All right? And another thing, me personally, from every single, going through, and I haven't, not all religions, but just, the main ones, as I'm seeing it, family, everyone talks about a spiritual world. Everybody talks about a spiritual world. If death isn't real, what world are they talking about? I know all you spirituality folks out there. If you were so spiritual, why haven't your spirit brung you to the realization that you need to know the finances of whatever system that you're in so you can truly be peaceful? Why come all you spirituality people can't seem to figure out the finance aspect of the world? You know what most spiritual people say? They say, well, that's because finances aren't spiritual. What? Everything is business, family. Debts is the same thing as sin. Okay? Someone owes somebody something because there are always favors being given. Okay? So you got to understand, what spirit are you really talking about? 'Cause I know a lot of us went from Christianity to spirituality, and that really ain't no difference if you really don't know what's going on. Okay? What does spirituality really mean? Because how can I say I'm spirituality if I'm spiritual, okay, if I don't remember my dreams, okay, and I don't understand the economical structure of the system that I live in? Because my spirit would lead me to a path of abundance if my spirit was as good as I think it is. Why haven't some of y'all souls led y'all to financial freedom? I can talk like this because I ain't gonna let nobody say my soul ain't, because ain't no way my soul can be bad and the universe is throwing doors at me. I can't keep the doors off me. All right? It's like, damn, they send me doors and the key. I'm like, damn, I don't know what I did in my last transition, but damn, I'm gonna keep going how I'm going, because it's like, yo, something is clicking. And when I speak to people, when they like, I just don't know, I just don't get it, and I just be like, yo, let's get a little deeper. Why your soul can't get it? Why is some of y'all having so much issues with fucking reading? Alright, the devil is in y'all so deep. I don't think a lot of y'all understand, and I'm not perfect. Alright? I still got a low frequency in me as well. Okay? But when it comes to understanding information, I don't have no blockage. Okay? Some of y'all can literally read something 5 times and it still just don't. And I'm just like, yo, why is that? Because y'all come to me and ask, yo, I don't have all the answers. You know me, I'm going to tell you, hey, shit, it's probably because you're friends. You know what I'm saying? But because, I'm just throwing shit out there at this point. If you read your contract 5, 6, 7 times, you done read these acts like you say, it should click. You see what I'm saying? But so many people be like, I did that, I read that, and I just can't make any sense. I'm like, yo, I don't know what you're doing in your personal life, okay? I don't know what you're doing that's stopping your soul from learning this information, but this information is for your benefit. This ain't no Illuminati. This ain't no secret society information. It can be. It can be. You know what I'm saying? It could be. But it's not. Because we can go on Google and go read this stuff. That lets you know it ain't no secret society information. We can go on Google. We can go to ChatGPT. Say, ChatGPT, what is a security interest? Okay? What is a security interest? It's so much information at our fingertips. Okay? If, man, ain't no way folks still working. Man, I get it. Learning and make your escape plan, But man, I had a recruiter call me yesterday. I was like, how the hell a recruiter called asked me, oh, I was just trying to see, we had your application on file. Man, that application on file from 5 years ago. They was like, just seeing if you're looking for work. Man, y'all, I was on that phone, I froze. I was like, huh? What? A recruiter? A recruiter for what? I didn't know what she was talking about. I was like, what is this, a lender? This a bank trying to give out some credit or something? She was like, oh no, you applied and we want to see if you're still looking for employment. Man, I'm gonna spit out my drink, man. Because it's like I'm anti-employment. Okay? And I'm like, man, this gotta be a prank, man. Who the hell is this? Man, what? And no offense, and I'm not talking down to nobody. I'm just saying, me personally, of everything I've been through, all the damn jobs I had, all the lying on my damn resume to get that job, all the working from check to check, man, I'm so damn glad I ain't gotta do that shit no more. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know some of y'all feel the same way, but you just ain't got your results. Let me say it for you. Oh my fucking God. God damn. Oh my God. Sometimes I wake up having shit to do. I choose to lay down just so it don't feel like I work. I'm like, oh, I'm rescheduling. Nope. I'm waking up early. I'm waking up doing things too early. Nope. And I'm here to speak for y'all. Okay. It feels so damn good. Okay. It feels good to just pack up and just go wherever you want. It feels good not to have to take nobody's shit ever. Okay? Ever. You know how good it feels to always have leverage? Okay? It starts to be like, damn, sometimes we got too much leverage. We start being mean to good people. Like, damn, let me calm it down a little bit. Because you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of positive people, but you know a lot of positive people don't be hungry. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I gotta throw a little negative in there to light a couple of positive folks. Cause you being positive all damn day thinking shit sweet. I'ma come in and be like, hey yo, why you ain't doing this? Well, you ain't doing nothing because if you ain't getting your interest, you ain't doing nothing. You're really a peasant in a Congress's eyes, right? So I come in literally step on, y'all remember in Baby Boy, Snoop Dogg kicked over his fork. That's how I be around people that choose to keep going to work. I'm like, yo, you gonna keep being an involuntary slave? All this information out here, you still gonna keep going to work? Now I get you having a 60-day plan, having this 90-day escape plan, but telling yourself in the next couple of years I'm looking to leave, man, that's too damn low. The next couple of years, 365 times 2, god damn, that's too low. Y'all just be starting out wrong. Like, well, hopefully the next couple, hopefully, Travis, grow some balls, Travis. Hopefully, Travis, your family is dependent on you, Travis. Hopefully, you damn read. Okay, hopefully, you start reading your damn employment contract. Hopefully, Travis, you grow some damn balls. Okay? Hopefully. Talking about some damn hopefully. Hopefully in the next couple of years, I can really put some time into, man, get the fuck off my damn, get off my damn page. Travis, get the hell off my damn page. What? Hopefully in the next couple of years. What? What are you talking about? I said, Travis, you got any kids? Travis said he got 6 kids. Like, goddamn, Travis. Grow some balls, man. Grow them. Pause. But sheesh. Y'all gotta make it right now, man. I told my kids, mama, listen. This information is more important than them kids. I looked at both of them in their eyes and said that. They thought I was damn crazy. Alright? Now they love me to death. You see what I'm saying? I'ma say it again. I looked them in the eyes because I understood, man, yo, I got to put all my time into this. You know, and going back and forth getting my kids, you know, it was a lot. All right? So, you know, as the father, I decided, you know what? I need a month to just get everything together. You're going to hate me, call me a deadbeat, call me what you want. After that month, man, you see what I'm saying? But I had to tell my kids' mama that, like, yo, They was like, you act like this information more important than your kids. I said, cause it is. I said, I'm a better man that's informed to these babies than I am uninformed to these babies. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm like, what? For sure. I'm like, yo, this information way more important than these kids. What? I want to be like, man, forget these damn kids. This I ain't say that. But I was like, yo. But that's the mindset I was in. I was like, yo, I'm not thinking about no kids right now. I got to learn this for myself so I can properly explain it to my kids. You know what I'm saying? And that I did. All right. Mission fucking accomplished. All right. Mission accomplished. All right. And now my kids' mamas love me. Okay? Love me. I be getting text messages. You've really made a 360. You've really made it. Just love this changing. And I'll be like, okay, cool. When you gonna tap in? When you gonna tap in? Okay? You know, I'm talking my shit now. Okay? Because now after you get remedy and after you help folks get remedy, you know, you don't let nobody dim your light. You don't let nobody come around that corner and say, humble yourself. I'm like, loser, shut up. Tell me to humble nothing. And they try to remind you when you're broke. I remember you didn't have nothing. And I remember, just like you didn't know nothing, I still know you don't know nothing. So it's not a memory. It's still going on now. So you remember when I was broke, but I know you should still be informed now. Okay? Now. So let's compare my old broke self to your now uninformed self. I would trade that in for nothing. Okay? For nothing. And I love when people try to bring that up. Don't try to act like that. I say, don't try to act like nothing. Peasant. Fuck you talking about? They be getting so mad. They be like, your day gonna come. Yo, I said my day came. The day I came informed, that's when my day came. I'm here. Something about the day come. It already came. Hopefully your day come. All right? Straight up. Yo, I be talking shit. I don't think it's shit. I be talking normal. But if I get around more people on this shit, it's gonna be normal. Okay? But you gotta understand, when you the first one to break through that wall, and you gotta turn around and tell everybody to come through the wall too, then you like, where the fuck y'all at? And then they hit you with, well, you know, it's just a lot of studying. What? I did all this for you to say the same thing you said before I did all this? Man, what? Yeah, you gotta step on bugs, y'all. Ain't no damn being humble. What? Man, ain't none of that. Okay? Most humble people are losers. Okay? Go find your local humble person and see how their life is. Find your local humblest person and see how their life is. I bet they giving their all to other people and not giving nothing to themselves. Okay? And the reason why they're a loser, because they're losing value from themselves. And then if you tell them, I like giving, I'm just a big giver. Y'all walk around and say, my heart is just so big. You know, I put people before me. That ain't no damn compliment. Y'all be saying that shit like somebody supposed to feel sorry for you. You walking around here looking like a human rug. Y'all know the rug that you got to step on before you come in somebody's house that care about your shoes? Y'all walking around here like a rug. Well, I just let folks step on me. I got a big heart. An uninformed person with a big heart is dangerous. An uninformed person with a big heart is dangerous. I don't want to be around nobody with big hearts, and that's uninformed. Because all they going to do is try to keep going off their heart. Well, I feel that just because they don't know this information doesn't mean that we should. I'm like, shut up, Helga. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Damn. I be wanting somebody else to say it. I don't be wanting to be the guy to tell people to shut up. But, yo, some people need to shut up. Because as soon as they get that humbleness, it's always that 1 or 2 people. Once you start motivating folks to do better, it's always that 1-2 person. Well, you can't blame them. They don't know, bros. Teach them instead of talking about them. Like, shut up. Shut up. Man. You can't be humble on this journey, family. Ain't nothing humble about somebody taking your securities. How can you possibly? How do you even graft that idea? How do you even conjure that idea that I can be humble when somebody is mismanaging my securities? How do you even fix your mouth to even say that? Be humble, brother. Most people that tell me that are uninformed. I have yet to run into a person with results that tells me to be humble. It's always somebody that's less than. And what I mean by less than, that thinks what they're saying is power when it's actually less than the proof that's given. Yeah, for sure. Being humble is for losers. So if y'all running around here being humble, trust and believe you ain't never gonna get remedy. Alright? Never. Don't y'all know most superstars and most celebrities, they're only humble to low people? Alright, because they gotta look like they're good people. But when they get behind them cameras, they be like, man, keep me away from these poor folks, man. Get them off my line, man. You get to hear how they really talk. Okay? That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand how them rooms operate. Your favorite idol is probably an asshole. Okay? Because you have to have some type of division about yourself. Okay? Nobody's gonna look up to you, right? Nobody's gonna look or be motivated by you if you're just like them. I'm gonna say it again. Nobody is gonna look up to you if you're doing the same thing that they're doing, or if you're just like them. You gotta be doing some shit that's gonna make somebody like, oh snap. Damn, you gotta make people like wanna be better. Sometimes you don't even gotta say it. I just remember playing sports, right? Football, basketball. You being in the gym, that one player that's going hard, that shit is contagious. That make you start wanting to go hard. Like, oh damn, he hitting his reps extra hard. Let me get my work in. You see what I'm saying? Now imagine being around a full room full of everybody getting their work in. Cause I don't want to be the only one doing work. Then people say, hey shit, can you lift my weights for me too? Come on, man. Alright? But y'all, this is the greatest time to be alive. Okay? This is the greatest time to be alive. There's so much information out here. There's free information. There's paid information. Alright, stop letting these folks tell y'all that for people charging, that's a bad thing. Family, stop letting these low people convince y'all that just because somebody is charging means they don't have good information. Okay? Those same losers don't have any results. The same losers don't. Have y'all ever noticed that? Have y'all ever noticed most people that complain about or try to convince you, don't give them people nothing, they just stealing money? Why don't, if we're stealing money, why doesn't that person have results and they can give the information for free? It's never like that, family. You know why? Okay? Because they really just don't have the money to pay, and they want everybody else to feel bad, or they want everybody to be like them. Okay? I'm telling you, if you find somebody that you can invest your money in that has proven results, invest your money, family. Okay? Get the classes. Get the mentorships. Okay? Get these in-person seminars. All right? Not even just from me, just from anybody. Okay? But don't be telling yourself, nah, I ain't gonna pay nothing when I can go read the stuff online for free. It ain't got nothing to do about it being free, family. Okay? It has nothing to do about being free. You gotta understand, somebody's breaking it down to you. It's like going to a private school. Okay? For sure. A lot of people need help. And there's help out here. But one thing we don't need is people that don't have no results trying to tell people, don't listen to that help. And I'm like, yo, what? Imagine somebody coming to my page trying to listen, then somebody that they ain't got no results telling them, no, don't follow his page. He's already been exposed. Don't follow. I'm like, been exposed from what? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that shit is crazy. And if that person listens to that person, you know what I'm saying? If it's me, I'm like, okay, cool. He got exposed. All right, he talking about free information right now. Let me go read this stuff online. Well, damn, he just literally said exactly what it's saying right here. Hey, damn, he literally saying what it's saying right. Hey, damn, what you mean? Like, whoa, he's talking some shit. Everything he's saying, I went and read for myself. Boom. All you gotta do is keep going, family. That's it. Don't even look up. Just keep going. A lot of people ask me, how long does it take to get results? Family, however much time you put in it, that's you shortening your time. The more time you put in, the shorter your time will be. Okay? But understand, all bills are already prepaid due to your application. I'm going to say this again, because I know a lot of folks are wondering, like, how is this stuff prepaid? How do we got millions and billions? Family, I've been saying the same thing for the last 4 years. Okay? Our application is the security collateral. Our application is what's being traded, okay, on the Bloomberg terminal. Okay, that account number that's attached to that application is already prepaid. So much that the Federal Reserve Section 16 Part 1 specifically says that this is a receivable by all national and member banks. Meaning your application is received. For y'all, they got denied for your application. Did they give your application back? No. That means you was not declined, family. They was able to tell you that because they knew you was going to run. They knew you was going to believe their words. That account is open and fully functioning. The problem is the driver isn't there. I'm not laughing at you. All right, but that's what's going on. Forget all the gold, forget all the silver talk, forget all that. All right, we living in the age of paper negotiation instruments. Okay, we living in the age of digital credits, digital currency. We've been in the age of digital. All right, everything is paper. All right, but again, everybody's kind of regurgitating the same things. People kind of say the same thing. You know, AJR 192. You know, we don't have any gold and silver. No, okay, fam, let's get past that. All right, let's talk about what we're using now. You know, we're not using gold. We're not using silver. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about what we're using. We're using collateral papers, negotiable instruments. We got to make these instruments make a sound. We got to express through negotiable instruments. That's why I love music. Okay. We got to make it sound great. A lot of folks sending negotiable instruments in the music tune is trash. All right. You're not piecing it together correct. Why I think they call them instruments? Instrument shows a type of expression. All right? So understanding your application, it literally says Federal Reserve Section 16 Part 1. It literally, I would say probably in the middle part, it talks about that this application is receivable by all national and member banks, meaning nobody denied you. Okay? They test you and say you're declined because you were supposed to articulate yourself and show them how you have got capacity to contract in your age of 18. All right, but the fact that you didn't, and they judge you based off your credit score and your debt to income ratio, that's why they denied you. You didn't have that talk with them. Somebody say, is this true for unemployment? I'm sure it is, you know. I'm not even thinking about unemployment, to be honest. Unemployment, I mean, that's cool. I done got unemployment before. But a person not even thinking about employment, you feel what I'm saying? We understand revenue. We're not even thinking about employment or unemployment. Okay, it's straight boss mentality. I'm not thinking about no hourly wage. I haven't thought about an hourly wage in a minute. All my employees, I don't pay them hourly. You know what I'm saying? I pay them one lump sum in a month. So every first of the month, I just give my employees what it is that they're due. Okay, I don't do the hourly wage thing. You know, it kind of gives me cringy feelings. You know what I'm saying? It gives me cringy feelings. So I don't even think about that. You know, we focus on security. We focus on life as an investor. You know what I'm saying? It never really comes down to how much is my debt I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I used to think like that, but a lot of that is trauma thinking. Okay? But when a person is thinking about, okay, how am I going to bring in employment? How am I going to bring in money? You already bring in money. Every time you step foot out the door and go apply to a corporation, you're giving money. You just need to know how to give it to yourself. All right? And you don't give it to yourself by going and getting a job. Jobs are your worst best interest. Job is your worst best interest. Okay? You don't get no interest out working a job. That's like self-gratification. Now that I look at jobs are like self-gratification situations. Meaning, people know that they're not going to get rich from their job. People know that they're working paycheck to paycheck. But it's good when a person can say, I got a job. I pay all my bills. You know what I'm saying? It's self-gratification. Meaning there's no facts behind that. There's nothing good about a person saying, I pay all my bills. I got a job. You sound like a slave to anyone that's informed, to any private banker, to any investor. All right? That shit is not cool. That shit is peasant, poor man, poor woman's talk. Okay? And the only place that's going to be heard as good is around other peasants or other folks that looks up to that. Nobody that's businessmen or businesswomen that understand interest, that understand contract law, trust law, respects anybody that's walking around saying, well, shit, I got a job. I pay all my bills. But how are you paying them? What is the cost of you going to work and paying your bill? What is the cost of that? Yeah, and folks be bragging about, I used to live in Greenville, South Carolina, right? One of the big jobs out there is BMW, right? So many folks be like, shit, I work at BMW. They started me at 1950. Like, 1950? So let me get this straight. 60, you give 60 minutes and only get $19 damn dollars. And me personally, if I was getting it, I would want somebody to talk to me like this. Because we got to understand how low that shit is. We ain't going to know how low it is asking folks that think it's high. We got to go to bosses and be like, hey, yo, I make $19.50, man. What you think about that? Sometimes we try, a humble person will say, I don't care what nobody think is good for me. Well, because you're a loser. Anybody knows you're going to ask somebody about a mentor, like, hey, mentor, I see that you're doing better than me because I'm not jealous. What can I do to get to the next level? I'm going to say, well, first and foremost, you got to get that $19.50 out your mind, because that is poor woman's breadcrumbs. $19, $20. I remember I made $20 an hour. I felt like I was rich. I used to pull women with that. Well, yeah, shit. I mean, I make a dub. They were like, where you work at? Well, shit, I work up there. We make a dub. You know what I mean? It's work, but shit, we make a dub, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like, I wish my higher self was around. I could be like, man, shut up. Shut that poor ass shit up, man. $19, $20 an hour. I remember making $30 an hour. But for me to make 30, y'all, I was slaving so bad. I was working 16 hours in a cooler in a food processing meat distribution plant. Man, that meat was so cold, pause. Okay, turkey, pork, beef. I was the guy throwing the chemicals on the beef so it doesn't look spoiled by the time it hits your plate. I was the guy that was cutting off the cancer from the pork so it can look appeasing when they got the food line. I was the guy that put all the seasonings on the turkey because turkey don't have a flavor, but we got to make it have a turkey flavor. All right. But yeah, I was the guy that did all that 16 hours. You know what I'm saying? 30 hours or $30 an hour. And I felt like I was getting it until somebody said, how you feel if your boss came every hour and gave you your hourly wage out of his pocket? And the day I heard that, man, I felt so damn low, man. I said, oh my God, what am I doing? I make $20 to $30 an hour. Somebody can spend a dub and pay me hourly. Do y'all not know how piss poor 365 days of the year. Some of us can only scramble up 40K a year. Some of us are only scrambling up 70K. Watch, it's going to be somebody humble in here saying, well, we doing the best we can. Somebody going to say it. We doing the best we can. I used to say shit like that. I'm doing the best I can. I wish somebody could tell me, well, Negro, that ain't good enough. Okay, hang that shit up and figure something else out. Okay, straight up. That shit ain't good enough. 50K a year ain't good enough. 70K a year ain't. I remember making 50K in a month. I was like, oh my God, I remember making 50K in a year. Oh my God, this is how it feels. I remember making 100K in a month. I remember the first time I did that. I remember sending to my dad, sending to my sisters. I'm like, look out, my business is all good. And I was just, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm feeling it. Like, I'm like, yo, some people work a year to make this. I did this based off understanding information and providing information to people. Okay? All right? Listen. The most I've ever made in 1 month. All right? And we got the pocket watches out there. The most I've ever made in 1 month was $360,000 in 1 month. When I seen that, okay? When I saw that, I didn't know what to do because I had already made 100,000 before. So when I had hit 360,000, family, it made me feel like, hey, yo, this shit ain't nothing. It's somebody else doing this on like easily. You know what I'm saying? It's like the more you make, the more you start realizing like, damn, that little bit ass money that I used to work for, man, what? That shit chump change, man. And I'm here to let y'all know, stop listening to folks, okay, that's telling y'all, hey, don't look at these rappers spending money. No, if somebody can go to a club and throw $40,000, no matter if they wasted it or not, and somebody is making $40,000 a year, there is a problem. Okay? And you think I'm about to be like, well, shit, I ain't no rapper, shit. I'm about to go, okay, I might not be a rapper, but let me figure out how I can be in position to even be able to throw $40,000 damn dollars. Not saying I would do it, but I'm just saying, how come this person can throw another person's yearly earning? I'd be embarrassed. But you know what a humble person gonna say? Well, that ain't me. I'm only focused on my... Like, shut that po ass shit up, man. Let's be honest. Some folks is walking around with 100,000 on their wrist. Okay? 100,000 on their wrist. Now imagine waiting for your taxes to come around so you can show people you cleared 101,000. That's what I used to do. I'd be like, I'm 6 figures. Scraping 101,000 and don't see that shit to the end of the year. You see what I'm saying? Self-motivation, self-gratification. A bunch of losers that needs winners to come remind them that, hey, this is not winning, family. This is not winning. Okay? I didn't have nobody that came down and told me that like this. I had to see for myself. Okay? Ain't nobody tell me like how I'm telling it to y'all. I feel like folks scared to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not scared to talk to y'all. Alright? That's what I'm telling you. Hey, listen. It's a loser situation to be focusing on that damn job. Somebody can pay you hourly. Yeah, I think some of y'all ain't even getting nowhere near 100,000. Just imagine only getting 50 to 60, 70K and being around friends that only make 40, you gonna feel like you're good. You gonna feel like you're good. I'm telling you, you're bad. You get around folks like myself, we gonna remind you. We gonna remind you. And that reminder is supposed to light a fire up under you, not for you to feel insecure, because we don't give a damn if you feel secure. You're the one that's only making 60,000 a year, 50,000 a year, and saying, well, I got a good job. I make my own schedule. Yeah, you make your own schedule. You making your own schedule is only conjuring up $60,000 to $80,000. Let's even go on the high end. 100,000, 200,000. I am embarrassed. I was embarrassed, family. All right, I remember, man, I don't think I ever told y'all this. I remember, y'all, I was like a fiend for jobs, right? It got to a point where I knew how to create a resume for a construction job, create a resume for a call rep, create a resume for janitorial work, because that janitorial work is needed nationwide. So I used to get on corporations that will literally call you, fly you to the position, put you in a hotel, and give you per diem. So when I learned about jobs like that, I was all over the country. That's why I've been all over the country, family. Okay, like I remember having a job. I was in Dilley, Texas. I was getting paid $16. A job in North Dakota called me paying $17.50. So I don't know if y'all know y'all geographics. Okay, Texas to North Dakota. I drove from Texas to North Dakota. I didn't even have a fucking car at the time. I convinced one of the chicks that I was talking to at the time, like, hey, yo, let's go get this job. So I got her job too. So we drove from Texas to North Dakota just to make $1.50 more. Okay? Man, I was around this country running with chicken with my head cut off, family. That's why I'm saying I'm embarrassed of some of the things I did. Now, some people say, hey, yo, well, you know, you had to go through it, which is cool. That's fine and dandy. But I'm here to let y'all know, listen, there's another way. I was embarrassed to walk around here talking about I make 6 figures. What? It's a whole damn year. And all I did was muster up 6 figure? Okay, 6 figures? What is that? You got to really think. That's why I said, yo, I was really looking at, like, it again. Think about celebrities. Whether you want to compare yourself to a celebrity or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that there's somebody wearing $50,000 on their wrist, the fact that somebody is wearing $100,000 to $200,000 around their necks. Okay, rather you would have did it, because you know a lot of lower people say, oh, that's stupid, why would he do that? You don't even have the money to even think about spending $200,000 around your neck. Okay, so before we get to, oh, that's dumb, a lot of y'all would do a bunch of dumb things if you had the type of money that you see people with. Okay, because remember, a person is giving all their time for what? $15 an hour. I remember making $20 an hour, and I just remember thinking, what if my boss came every hour? Okay, every hour was like, listen, I'm gonna give you your hourly wage every hour. So you come outside every hour, y'all line up, and then the boss outside pulling a wad of cash out his pocket. The fact that somebody can pay me out their pockets, okay, that right there should make you feel some type of way, family. That right there should make you feel some type of way. The fact that somebody can pay you out of their pockets. Okay? A consultation with me, okay, is $500 an hour. I remember only making $300 a day on a job, working 8 hours. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all this to tell y'all it's all perspective. Okay? If you think you're only worth $15 an hour, that's all you're gonna be worth. All right, if you only making $20 an hour, that's what you're gonna be worth. Okay, literally, that's what you're gonna be worth. Okay, literally. All right. So always remember, family, we got money. The problem is we gotta learn how to access it. Okay, every single body that literally has a government name, and if you use your government name during transactions, my friend, you are an investor. You have money. Okay, all right. Now I know a lot of people running around here saying we got $1 billion accounts, $1 trillion accounts. Yo, that's true, but it's not the way that we understand money. Y'all know we understand money from going to the ATM, pulling it out. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta understand these are credits. Okay, all our accounts are being traded. Everything is a security, right? So since everything is security, everything has a security interest. You got to remember who is entitled to the security interest. All right, that's some of the questions you got to think to yourself. Who's entitled to the security interest? All right, and I'm going to give you answers for both. Let's say you ask this to the corporation. All right, you ask them, hey, I just want to ask a question. I was reading my contract and I seen there were certain things like security interest. I have a quick question. Who has rights to the security interest. Okay? Because the ones that know who the security interest is for the principal, right? Alright, so we gotta understand, alright, who has rights to it? If the corporation says, well, we have rights to it. Okay? They say, yeah, we have rights to it. Alright, as soon as they say we have rights to it, now what we gonna say after that? We gonna say, alright, cool. Because we know we gave y'all the right. Alright, so since y'all have rights to it, we want to go ahead and instruct y'all to go ahead and transfer the security interest to cover all debts owed to the principal. Family, because that's the purpose of a security interest. Alright, the security interest can be used to cover all debts owed to the principal. Y'all gotta remember, debts are owed to the principal, not to Bank of America. Okay? Alright? Not to Bank of America, not to Chase. Peace and love, peace and love. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah. Y'all just always remember that, family. Always remember that you have money, family, but you got to know what's going on. My best advice is to read your contract, read what a security interest is. You know what something that's good is ChatGPT. For those that are real beginners, go to ChatGPT, ask questions like, what is a security interest? Who has rights to a security interest when two parties come into contract? You know, you want to ask good questions. Y'all ever watch that movie, I, Robot? Y'all remember in I, Robot, Will Smith, y'all remember the white scientist that died, and he'll put him down and he'll kind of have the hologram and he'll ask some questions. All right, and every time he asks some questions, he'll answer his question, but when he asks the right question, he'll go away. Meaning, you ask the right question, now go find the answer. Okay? A lot of this is about asking the right question, family. Okay? A lot of them is about asking the right questions. Okay? When you can prove and ask the right question, once you come to a meeting of minds, because literally, once they start saying things like, well, we have security interests. All right, that's cool. Because I understand I gave you security interests, right? Okay, so since I gave that to you, I want to go ahead and use it for the purpose it was supposed to be used for. All right, because you got to remember, all right, it's all security collaterals are receivable by all national and member banks, meaning all national and member banks have received, okay, the proceeds from that collateral, fam, from that security. So if they ever say, no, we didn't, okay, understand everything is already prepaid. That's the beautiful thing about all this. The problem is we just got to come to the table, prove that we belong, okay, and we gonna remain, family. All right, but that comes with reading, studying. Okay, there's documents that you can tap into. Okay, there's IRS lines you can reach out to. It's so much free resource. Literally, you can spend all day, literally, going over tax publications, going over security acts, all right, going over the trail of a security agreement, going over the trail of a security collateral. Okay, again, use ChatGPT. All right, use ChatGPT. All right, use ChatGPT, family. Yeah. So you got folks that are getting their hands on, again, audit reports. So you got folks that are getting their hands on audit reports, which is great, okay? All right, because that's literally showing the corporation, if that person chooses to, like, hey, look, I got the audit report, I got the whole Bloomberg report. As you can see, this security has been monetized. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? So now imagine them saying, no, this is not a security. Hey, all right, I just got this business loan, right? I just got a business loan. I got proof for a business loan. All right, and as I'm reading the contract, it talked about security interest. So I went and asked the broker about that in the contract. And I was like, hey, I understand I got proof for this loan. After I accept this loan, is there any way I can go ahead and use the security interest? Now, I knew he wouldn't know what I'm talking about. I'm just testing him, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm going to do with the contract. All right, but he was like, no, there's not a security interest. No, well, the banks we're working with, they're kind of under the table bank. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, man? I'm like, what are you talking about, under the table bank? But that lets me know they kind of been gatekeeping information from him. Okay? Yeah, hell yeah. For sure, for sure. Business loan for sure. All right? Because these business loans also have security agreements as well. Okay? All you got to do is read. Literally, all you got to do is read that contract, family. My contract literally got a whole portion that talks about security agreement, security interest. All right? But yeah, you got folks getting their hands on audit reports. All right? Folks getting their hands on audit reports, and the audit report is showing how much is in that security. Okay? You get the net value, the portfolio. Okay? It's literally going to show you how much is trading on that security. All right? No, that's not for y'all to just go and say, I want to liquidate everything. No, family. That's just showing you that it's in fact a security. So you can take that information, take it to the corporation CFO, let them know like, hey, listen, I understand that this is a security collateral. I did an audit report on this account. Okay? I did an audit report on this account. What are the steps I need to take to go ahead and claim whatever portion that can be sent to me? All right, because I wouldn't send it to me personally. I'm going to tell them to put it on the credit card. Okay? Put it on the credit card. Don't even send me nothing. Put it on the credit card so I can go ahead and have this credit card and spend on my daily dues. Okay? Now, to me, that's an unlimited credit card. Okay? Yeah, I know. I know. I already know. But me personally, I'll probably put it on a credit card. Like, put it on the credit card and just say, hey, throw everything on this credit card. We're going to keep it going. All right? All right? Because I'm here to do business with y'all. I'm here to do business. Keep that thing on the credit card. Because I know my bills, man, I got credit cards now that don't even, you see what I'm saying? They don't nowhere near my bills. I got credit cards I don't even use. So imagine just getting a credit card that just has those interest dividends going to that credit card. Literally. Yeah, he tried to play me like I was dumb, but yeah. All right, but yeah, I went to the Bloomberg.com, all right, and I signed up for the demo. All right, so I'll let y'all know how that go. But y'all can sign up too. I went to Bloomberg.com, and it literally talked about signing up for a demo so you can have access to the Bloomberg terminal. Okay, so yeah, I'll let y'all know how that go. All right, I don't have access to it. Again, I'm waiting for them to get back to me. Okay, because when I went to their website, I'm like, damn, they talking about sign up for the demo. Shit, I can have access to the Bloomberg terminal, and they can link me with specialists to go over any questions I have. I'm like, oh, damn. Okay. All right, and you know, that's going to literally eliminate all that arguing that we've been doing. Y'all know we've been arguing back and forth with CFO. This is a negotiable instrument. This is a bill of exchange. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now we got to prove, like, hey, yo, forget all that chit-chat, patty whack. Listen, we got the audit report. Boom. All right, listen, we understand this is security. All right, now we can keep playing dumb if we want. Hell yeah, I'm paying that 30 bands. Yeah, they say it would be 20,000, 25,000. Yeah, I'm paying that shit. Yeah, I'm paying that. So I'm gonna go look up steady for whatever test they got. Alright, but I'm gonna let y'all know how that shit go. But it's definitely a subscription that you gotta sign up for. It's not free, family. Okay? But when I seen how much it was, I was like, shit, let's go. What? Alright, let me mess around and pass this test. What? Oh, it's on. Oh. Okay. If you want to know how to get your hands on the audit report, they talk about meeting with, you can find any investment firms. Okay. Now there's folks out here that can do it for you, but you got to be careful. There's a lot of scams going out. You know, a lot of folks is copycatting. So if it was me, you want to get it from a credible source. For sure. All right. Now there's a lot of people doing good work. But again, there's some people that ain't doing good work. All right. So you got to be careful. All right. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, I'm supposed to have a in-person New York in November. We're going to do New York in November. We're going to do New York in November. So y'all go ahead and clear y'all schedules for November. I'm going to do an in-person in New York. I got 100 that man, I'm from New York. I'm playing that all month. Okay? I'm paying that all month. Okay? Alright, but for mentorship, we got mentorship coming up in September. For those that are interested, we wind it down. Remember, we got to come to a schedule at the end of this month so we can be prepared for September. September mentorship, we're meeting 3 times. Okay, 3 times a week, 3 hours a day for the full month of September. Okay, so I don't know how many weeks in September, but we're going to meet 3 times a day, 3 hours a session. Okay, we're going over taxes. We're going over proper endorsement. We're going over how to properly build a claim. Okay, we're going over arbitration. All right, we're going over contract law. All right, the whole 9, family. Okay, so make sure y'all tap in for September mentorship. Make sure if you sign up, you go ahead and understand the payment processor and you understand the payment fee. Okay, all right. Mentorship is $2,000. All right, but make sure y'all. Now we almost full. We got about 6 more spots left. Might be 4 more spots. We got 6 more spots left for those. So we got 300 people that signed up, but everybody that signed up isn't going to get a spot because everybody didn't pay. Okay, only the ones that paid is going to get a spot. All right, and I'm going to send out a blast email to those that did pay so we can meet the end of this month so we can get down to the schedule. Okay, get down to the schedule. All right, for sure, for sure. Oh, what's going on? Peace and love, guys. Path to freedom in the building. Oh yeah, we need to do something too. What's up? Yeah, we need to do something too. But yeah, I'm gonna call you too. I'm gonna call you as well. Alright, yeah, we can definitely do something as well. Alright, so September family, make sure y'all stay aware. For those that came to our child support class this weekend, we will be sending those 2 recordings to your email that you signed up through Eventbrite. Alright, everybody that signed up, let me ask you, for those that did come this weekend, did y'all get y'all bundle code? Did y'all get y'all code? Just comment the number 8 if you received your code. Let me know. Comment 8 if you've received your code. Because we've sent out all codes. Hopefully, alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, and with those classes, family, just take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. Alright, if you haven't received it, you should have. Everybody got sent the same email. Not the same email, but everybody got sent a blast email. So make sure y'all look at y'all spam. Make sure y'all look. Make sure y'all looking. Alright. Alright. So with that being said, y'all, peace and love. Make sure y'all be safe. Alright, make sure y'all utilize the internet well. Make sure you use it for the right purpose. If you go to ChatGPT, okay, literally use it smartly. Ask it questions, but don't just have it doing everything for you. Ask it some smart questions because it can give you some very informative answers and informative steps that you can take. For sure, for sure. I know folks that use ChatGPT to write all their letters. Alright? I know folks that use ChatGPT to write all their letters. You still gotta graft them for your special needs. But yeah. ChatGPT, you can on my page, start from the top, work your way down to the bottom. Okay. Alright, we got classes online. Check the link in the bio. Also the mentorship this week, or next month, family. So yeah, we got a lot of information coming. Alright, New York in November. So make sure y'all clear y'all schedules. Alright, we will be in New York in November. Alright, y'all. Peace, love. Make sure y'all be safe.